y'all. This is week number 9, and here I am. I've been recently told, last week was a pretty good week. I was told by a couple of people they can see the weight loss in my face. Now, granted, these are online people, so I don't know if my face looks slimmer, but I'm just going to keep on keeping on. So last week was the first full week back, to my regular routine. And like I said, it went pretty good. I haven't outlined too much what I'm eating just yet. Because when I can't do everything at once. I try to focus on one aspect first, whether it's drinking more water or it's doing the workouts or getting more sleep. So the first half of the year, I'm really focusing on the physical part, just getting back active, getting back in the gym, walking more, going out of my way walking. I'm really, really happy that for the most part, I've been nearing 10,000 steps. And in the case of, over the weekend, I got to 9,000 steps, and that was without even formally working out. So that's pretty cool when you consider I tend to spend all weekend laying in bed or watching movies, or I'm online, or even today I went to the supermarket and I made sure and I parked in the farthest parking spot. So every little bit. Sorry, the cat's doing something. Speaking of which, you guys haven't seen her in about a month, so she's gotten quite big. Hang on. Come here, Callie. Here she is. Look how big she is. She's so long. And she's 5 pounds, which means I can use her to do some pumps, or I can do some overhead stuff with her. But yeah, now she's a big girl. She is 4 months, or about 4.5 months now. Anyway, so that's me just trying to be more active. And as far as eating, I eat, for breakfast, I'll have high fiber cereal. And for lunch, I'll have a frozen dinner with lots of vegetables. And then for dinner, the last week, I've either eaten a really big salad, or fruit salad, or yogurt with yogurt. So dinner's been fairly light. So again, nothing, I'm not counting calories, I'm not counting carbs or protein. It's a lot to change all at once. But I do watch portions. I don't eat till I'm stuffed. And someone had asked me on my site a while back after I did the fast, they were curious as to how I ate. So I was thinking last week, it's been a month. I did the fast the middle of December, and it's been a month. I mean, that 7 days felt like it would never ever end, and now it's 30 days went by just like that. So since the fast, I still have a lot of residual benefits. I'm not eating the junk that I ate before. I don't feel greasy, I don't feel sluggish, I don't feel tired. I don't, if let's say I'm somewhere and I'm running late and I'm hungry, I don't use that to, let me get some potato chips, let me get some candy. I can just take a deep breath and drink some water and then eat and be fine. I'm not scarfing down my food anymore. I take time to eat and eat slowly. And overall, I'm feeling better. So I was reading on some medical site or whatever about whether someone should do fasting to kick off weight loss, and the doctor who responded said, fasting for a day or two isn't bad, but there's no long-term benefits of fasting. And I kind of rolled my eyes when I read that. I mean, it depends on why you're doing it. And I'm not going to recommend that anyone do it without doing your own research, so take what I say with a grain of salt. But the benefits I was doing it for, which one had nothing to do with losing weight, but it was more just an overall approach to eating, then I got something out of it. So, take it with a grain of salt. And lastly, so I'm going to wrap this up, the Golden Globes are starting in about 20 minutes. One of my incentives this year I mentioned was for every pound I lose, and I go by what I weigh in at my 30-day weigh-ins, I'm going to put $5 in a pot for my end-of-year shopping spree. And for every 10 miles that I walk or run or lip or Precor or arc train or step climb, I'm going to put $5 in this pot. So over the weekend, I went in, I got my jar, which is right here, and I'm going to put my savings to date. And sorry, here we go. As I open it up, and then this is for pound number 1, and I gotta have a better setup for this. This is for pound number 2, and pound number 3, and pound number 4, and pound number 5, pound number 6, and pound number 7, and pound number 8. Even though I lost like 8.4, I'm only going in even pounds, and then a bonus 5 because I've walked 10 miles to date. So I will close up the jar, and this week I'm gonna seal it because my sticky fingers will want to get in here and take some money, and then I'll cut a slit so I could just shove the money in. So that leaves me a grand total of this isn't gonna be very pretty if you can read this. I have 10, 15, 20, 30, 25, 30, 35, scintillating, I know, 40, figures, $45 in my cookie jar. And I gotta stick this on a little bit better. I did it in a rush. So yes, I have a grand total of $45 and counting. And, you know, if all goes well, by the end of the year, I should have $900 in my jar. So stay tuned. This should be interesting. So that's all for this week, and I will see you guys next week. And thanks for watching, and have a good one.